What's good? It's the Drip Man, and this is me on Explore Green Bay. Check it out.
So what is the purpose behind Dripsco?
Dripsco. Well, for me, I'm a Wisconsin music artist through and through. This is where I grew up. This is where I was raised at. And I feel like there's a lot of talent out here. There's a lot of music artists that make great music. So, but I just feel like nationally, we don't get the recognition that we deserve. You know what I'm saying? People aren't representing it right. So for me, Dripsco, I'm calling out the current so-called leaders of the music scene, telling them that they need to represent us the right way. I'm letting people know how I feel about myself in relation to my music and this platform, because it's really an art. So Dripsco has a lot of meanings for me, but the biggest thing that I wanted to accomplish with it was just letting niggas know that we here, we are for real. You know what I'm saying? You can support a Wisconsin artist now for real, because Drip Man is here. You know what I'm saying? So I think people are really taking notice to that too.
So why haven't you responded to any of the diss tracks?
I responded to a couple of them, which I put on my album Drip Legend, which is out right now. It's called Unstoppable Drip, where I murdered 2 artists on 1 song. But I didn't respond to every diss because I feel like some of the artists are not coming correctly. You know what I'm saying? If you're not on your shit, you're not coming with some fire bars, you're not coming with some hot shit, or you don't have any fans, no clout, none of that shit, I don't consider you a real contender. So I'm not gonna put my energy into shit that I don't feel like is, you know what I'm saying, is gonna elevate both myself as well as our platform. So I know some artists out there think just because they made a diss track alone, I'm not gonna respond to some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So step your game, you know what I'm saying? But the shit that I did do, like I said, it's on Drip Legend, so bump that shit. Hell yeah, I love this place. Got a couple of music videos out here too. I just love it.
What first got you into music?
I started doing music probably when I was 9. That's when I wrote my first song. And I just remember back then the way that I felt. Like I listened to, like, Tupac was one of the first artists that I listened to when I was young. And I remember feeling, there was a song called Brenda's Got a Baby. I listened to the lyrics and I just remember being touched by it, you know what I'm saying? Like moved by it in such a way, inspired. And I wanted to duplicate that feeling, you know what I mean? I wanted to affect others that same kind of way. So I started writing songs, you know what I mean? And it developed from there, you know what I mean? So 20 years later, since then, that's my way of communicating to the world. That's my way of expressing myself.
So what's your upcoming release?
I got a project out right now. It's Drip Legend that I just dropped recently. But I'm always working. I'm in the studio every night, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs a day type shit. So my next project is gonna be called King of Wisco, because that's what the vibes is this year. You know what I mean? And there's gonna be a lot of there's gonna be some bangers on there for sure, and also some what I would consider some genre pushing songs too, some shit you never heard before. I'm gonna get some features on there too. So, but definitely King of Wisco. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely the next move for sure.
What's your creative process like?
For me, I just I'll hear a beat. You know what I'm saying? I'll hear a beat, and then words will start coming. And from there, I just seclude myself from the world. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm in the studio or if I'm in my truck or wherever I'm at. As soon as I get the inspiration and the words start coming, I tune everything else out. Nothing else in the world matters until I've completed that idea. You know what I'm saying? So my process usually is making sure that nothing else matters at that point. As well as, man, I like smoking weed and shit too. You know what I mean? I enjoy just being in my element, you know what I mean? So my creative process is very spontaneous. It doesn't really require much, for sure, man. I really do this music shit. I love this shit, for sure.
Where did you get the inspiration for this next project?
Man, I feel like I've been building up. I've been really building up to it. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as, like I said, with dropping Dripsco, it was like a moment of clarity to me, because I feel like every man in his life has a point in his life where it becomes clear. This is my purpose. This is what I'm here to do. And for me, this King of Wisco, the inspiration came from my need to be heard. Like, I feel like I got some shit that really needs to be heard, really needs to be felt. And the only way that it's gonna get to the point that I dream of it is just by getting legitimized. So I'm coming from my state first. You know what I mean? I want my state to know that I'm gonna represent them the right way. Like, I'm telling people to support me because I plan on, you know what I'm saying? Because I plan on being a person that's worth supporting at the end of the day, period. So King of Wisco is me declaring that, you know what I'm saying? No questions asked, no matter how you feel about certain aspects of what I'm doing, you know what I mean? To me, just look at it as a whole, and just understand that this is Wisconsin. This is the new Wisconsin, and I'm representing it, straight up.
What's your favorite place to go in Green Bay?
My favorite place to go? It's this new place in town that they just made, and it's called Player 2. Like, I went there probably like 3-4 times in the last week. They got the arcade games, I mean, they got the bar, the drinks, and just all the people up there are cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my homeboy Jared, you know what I'm saying? My homegirl Kat, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the new people that I met up there. Check out Player 2 if y'all haven't yet, you know what I'm saying? It's right downtown. I think it's like the old Presidente or something like that. That's definitely my favorite place to be right now, though, for sure.
So, what rapper would you like to get a feature with?
Man, that's hard to say, because like I was really fucking with my guy Juice WRLD. Obviously he passed away, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him. So I'll say other than that, I would love to work with I'd love to work with somebody like Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying? I just love how versatile he is, how he comes hard on every track. And I feel like we would just come together and create some magic, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely fuck with Dog. He retweeted me too, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm being a little bit biased on that as well, you know what I'm saying? But that's that nigga, so I would love to work with him.
So what's the story behind your name?
Drip Man. I mean, the story behind my name, I mean, obviously people probably associate that with what I wear and what I do. I got the 100 chains and brand new car and all that, but Drip Man for me, like when I heard the word drip originally, and I seen that people were glamorizing it, to me, I just wanted to put my own spin and my own take on it, you know what I'm saying? I felt like, you know, before I had money, before I saw any success with music, before any of that, just as a man, I always had that glow, that confidence, that swag, that belief that I would come through, whether it's the darkest moment or the shiniest moment. So a man's drip, to me, cannot be quantified by how many thousands you put around your wrist. You know what I'm saying? It can only be quantified by your heart. I got a lot of heart, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, I am the Drip Man, you know what I'm saying? So, straight up. So thank y'all for listening, checking out the Drip Man, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go stream Drip Legend. It's available on all streaming platforms. And watch the music video for Dripsco. See why everybody talking that stuff about me, man. And shout out to Green Bay and explore Green Bay, man. Do it big.